What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now it's Sunday today. I've been doing my maintenance on my tanks, and I've realised when I come in here this morning there was this strange smell in the tank, in the room. Now I've smelt this smell before. It's like a rotting smell, and I know it's not a good sign. There's something going on in my fish room. Now I need to try and figure out what it is. I've had a good look around all the tanks. Everything seems fine. This tank here's got a glass sliding lid, so nothing can jump out, as you can see. And I've even got an Asian arowana in here, and he's still in the tank, as you can see. This tank here's got a nice lid, because nothing can jump out of here. This tank here, things can jump out, but the fish don't jump out, because I've got guppies and things like that in here. They probably do every now and then, but I don't really see them. I haven't seen anything on the floor around this tank, so I'm not too worried about that. But a little tiny guppy's not going to make it smell like it is in here at the moment. Now onto my 150 litre tank here. So I've got these cheap perspex lids, which I got off Amazon ages ago, just to put on top to stop the evaporation of the water coming out of the tank, that sort of thing. It's not really to hold fish in there, but I didn't think these fish would jump like they do. Now I've having a good look around this tank here, thinking there's something coming from this tank. It's a smell coming from this tank. Now I don't know if you remember, but I got an L25 Pleco off a guy off Instagram about 2-3 weeks ago now. And I haven't seen him the last couple of days in this tank. I've been looking about, going, where is he? Oh, he must be round the back or whatever. But I've now looked in this tank here, and as you can see, there's the L25 Pleco, and there is some maggots crawling out of his head. So that's what the smell is in this tank. Absolutely gutted. I've lost this fish because I put it in this cheap setup here, thinking it'd be fine in this tank. Really annoyed myself. He could have even jumped out of here, but I think he's jumped out of this lid, these stupid lids here. I absolutely hate this tank. It's now cost me whatever that fish has cost me, but it's not that. It's lost its life now. So I'm absolutely gutted about that, and I've lost a really cool fish. One that would have grown up, that would have been really cool. But you've got to take these things on the chin. I didn't think that was going to happen. I've never had a Pleco like that jump out of a tank like this. So it's just one of them things. But let's take a look at the fish. But you can see the maggots crawling out of it. It's absolutely vile. Let's get him out in the garden. So there he is. That's my L25 Pleco. As you can see, it's all crusted up. It's gone absolutely disgusting. It stinks terrible, and there's maggots all inside him. You can see his eyes have been eaten by the maggots. So yeah, massive lesson learnt there. Don't put fish like this in cheap tanks like that. But all I'm going to do with this fish now is basically put it in the bin. Honestly, guys, I'm so annoyed with myself. That never happens to me. I haven't had a fish jump for years and years, especially something like that. It's just, I've only had the fish 2 weeks. I'm so annoyed with myself. It would have been a spectacular fish when it was fully grown. But what can I do? It's gone now. It's dried up. It's gone in the bin. I just hopefully it doesn't happen again, you know. Now, I haven't got anything that big in that tank which is going to jump, so we should be fine there. But honestly, if you've got tanks out there and you've got fish in them, make sure you've got secure lids and stuff like that. It's not worth messing about with these stupid, flimsy little tanks from these other companies and that. Get yourself a proper tank like these ND tanks. Honestly, I have never had any problems like that with these tanks. They're fantastic tanks. I've got massive Plecos in all my tanks, and they never jump out. Because the glass sliding lids, they can't get through them. Even the arowanas can't get through them. You know, so honestly, invest in good tanks. It's no point going out buying these cheap tanks. Putting expensive fish in them, it's just gutting. But anyway, guys, so I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching. Bit of a sad one. Keep it wherever.